Know how much I love every last single one of you.
This is Frederick Eugene Buhl, a 22-year-old from Seattle, Washington, with a passion for film. Freddie has done many things with his camera. He has created commercials, filmed tours for stars like Tyga, and he has even made his own internet series, which he is best known for, called JerkTV. It is an extreme series. Freddie is featured doing a lot of different things. He wrote skits.
Well, hey there! Looks like you guys are having a rough Thanksgiving, huh? Let me help you guys out there. Looks like you need this more than I do, pal, huh?
He wrote songs.
And if you ain't know, I've been all up in your phone, cause you done did unlock. Damn right, I stopped, scroll.
He did spoken word.
I'll pen blends the thoughts in my head. Sadly, these aren't the only sentences that are facing black men.
He even dressed up as the president once.
This is Barack Obama, and I approve this message.
Freddie is an extremely talented individual who looks rather handsome in a suit. I sat down on the phone with Freddie's family, his sister, Catherine, and his parents, Jamie and Frederick Buhl, in order to learn more about Freddie and who he is as a person to them. Since this interview is only audio, the name of the speaker will be placed in the upper left-hand corner of the screen.
One of the things Frederick taught me, he actually told me this, because if you want something, you gotta basically go get it. Definitely had a huge impact in our lives. He was, as for me, he was a great big brother. You know, since he was an older sibling, I looked up to him. And, you know, I watched him do his JerkTV show and start his own little production company and put all this hard work and determination, and I wanted to kind of emulate that in my goals. And so he was, you know, a huge part of my life.
He was a great kid. He had a very, very, very good heart. He had a strong sense of family. Frederick taught me not to take things so seriously. When you raise children, you need a good dose of humor. And Frederick was very funny. But also, I learned in raising him and my daughter Catherine that humor goes a long way in making parenting a joy. If anything stood out to me about my son is that he had a good heart.
He has been inspirational to me in many, many, many ways. Definitely a very talented individual. Freddie, humorous, smart, determined, was also smart. And I've said that several times because he really is funny. And he did a lot of wonderful things. He would help feed the homeless. He was just inspirational. I loved him tremendously. So he always made a great impact. Fred, that just definitely made the world brighter every day.
When I was 4 years old in preschool, and we both went to the same school. He was in second grade. And my preschool class, we were playing outside with a little water machine, and I saw his class all in a single file line walk over to the playground, and I saw him. And so I basically ditched my class and went to where his class was. I went up to the playground, and the teacher immediately turned around, saw me, and was wondering what I was doing there. And I just looked up at him like, I don't know. And he took me back to my class, and I just remember my teacher saying, "Where were you? Why were you gone? I was looking over for you. I was so scared." And I busted out crying. I was like, I don't know. So all I know is that I wanted to be with him, you know, wherever he was.
Around Halloween, or getting close to Halloween, and he and I went on a wild shopping spree for Halloween costumes, and it was just a lot of fun, just hanging out together. Another one was he and I went to see a film. I can't remember the name of it now, but it was a comedy, and we just had a good time hanging out together. It was just him and me.
Yeah. The first argument that Freddy E and I had, and he was 3 years old. On television, Frederick was watching TV, and he said, Dad, come quick. There's a big duck on TV. And I thought, big duck? And he, yeah. And I came to look at it, and sure enough, he was looking at an ostrich. And I thought, okay, I want to be a good father to my son and teach him things. So let me start now. You know, now we've been doing it all along. But I said to him, now, Fred, I know that looks like a duck, but it's actually an ostrich. He said, no, it's a big duck. Big duck. I said, yeah, it does look like that, but it's an ostrich. And I said, I bet he can't say the word ostrich, and that's what the problem is. I said, Fred, can you say ostrich? And he looked at TV, looked at me, looked at TV again. He said, Dad, can you say duck? I thought, what? That was not the answer I expected. Can I say duck?
Many unexpected things came Freddie's way, especially the time the filmmaker scored the chance to be the man behind the camera of Tyga's Careless World Tour concert in Seattle, Washington, where he met this girl. This is rapper Sochita Sal, better known as Honey Cocaine. She is signed under rapper Tyga's record label, Last Kings. She and Freddie made an immediate connection.
They had developed a friendship. She had flown him out to her tour bus in Austin, Texas. He had toured with her on that bus, and New Orleans and a few places. They had a good relationship. You have to figure it out for yourself. She flew him out on the tour bus. When she came to Seattle, she said, I want to ride with Freddy E, and she spent time with him. It was clear they liked each other. It was clear that Freddie caught feelings for her.
He had nothing but kind things to say about her.
Honey, you're one amazing individual. From someone who nearly talks to her on a day-to-day basis, Honey Cocaine is a writer, and she's incredibly loyal and real recognized. She's beautiful, ambitious, passionate about her craft. Nah, but seriously, I love that girl. Hey, one.
January 5th, 2013, the Buhl family received some shocking news regarding Freddie.
He had told his mother and I that he had a video shoot. So he left about 12-something, 12:30 or so, and we saw him, and we were talking with him, but I had a barbershop appointment at 5:30, so I was here. All of a sudden, our residence was flooded with police. I was laying down, taking a nap, waiting for my haircut, and the police were in here shouting, anybody home, anyone here? And I went out to see what it was.
My daughter and I left the hairdresser to come home, and my daughter was driving, and her phone rang, so I answered her phone, and it was a friend of hers, and she said, what is all this on the social network about rest in peace, Freddy E? And Catherine started crying, and I told her maybe it's just some sick joke or something. Maybe you don't know what actually happened.
But unfortunately, there was no joke.
Came upstairs with Catherine, and I said, where's my son? Where's my son? And there was a chaplain in the police department was there, and she shook her head at me, and I heard Fred say, Frederick took his life today.
I said, what's going on? I said, Mr. Buhl, you need to please sit down. your son has taken his life. You could have knocked me over with a feather.
I started screaming no, and I think I fainted. And
my goodness. So this was just any ordinary day, and this, like, you never would have thought this would have happened.
No, we were totally taken aback.
There's nothing like that feeling of living alone.
On January 5th, 2013, Frederick Eugene Buhl, also known as Freddy E, took to Twitter to express his last thoughts to the public. In his last tweets, he expresses heartbreak, professes his love for his family, and asks God for forgiveness. Not too long after that last post, Freddie was found dead in his car in Renton, Washington.
Than walking around knowing no one cares.
The cause of death, a self-inflicted gunshot wound to the head.
Living alone, dying that way.
The social sphere of the internet expressed their shock and sorrow regarding the loss of Freddie. A few people even put up tribute videos on YouTube in honor of the YouTuber himself.
First of all, I want to say rest in peace to Freddie and condolences to his family and close friends.
Rest in peace to @Freddy E.
Rest in peace to Freddie, and I love him, and my prayers are out to his family.
Every time I was down, I would go look at his videos. He was a great person. Freddie was the nicest person ever.
He was amazing.
Freddie, I will see you soon, my brother. I love you. Stay up.
All I want to say is thank you. Thank you so much, Freddie. Thank you for making me laugh. Thank you for making everyone laugh. Thank you for everything.
Yes, Freddie, thank you. Thank you for the lives that you touched through your videos, and I thank God for the life that you lived, because it was not a life that was lived in vain. Now, in part 2 of Project Freddy. What caused Freddie to make such a drastic decision? How does this tweet from rapper Honey Cocaine tie into his decision to commit suicide? And what about hip-hop's new it drug, Molly? Did that have anything to do with Freddie's decision to commit suicide? You will find all of that out in part 2 of Project Freddy. Thank you guys so much for watching, and I hope you have a blessed rest of the week. Part 2 will be up pretty soon, in hopefully no later than a month, because I'm gonna be going on a college tour and then I have school. So yeah, but I'm gonna try to make it. I'm taking this computer on the college tour with me for spring break, so you guys won't be mad at me, because I really feel bad for making you guys wait so long for part 2. Thank you guys for watching again. Rest in peace, Freddy E. This is a tribute to you. Thank you for inspiring me and everyone else that you did. And as my grandmother would always say, be sweet and stay sweet. My name is Kenya Hunter, and I hope you guys have a blessed week. And 1.